Hello. Blah. Hello, chat. Good evening. Sorry for starting stream so late. I was kind of still getting stuff. I haven't unpacked. I'm gonna be for real. I have unpacked like barely anything. I've pretty much unpacked the prints I got, and outside of that, I have not done anything, bro. I'm so fucking tired today. I've just been so low energy the whole day. Like, pretty much from like the minute I got home today, I've just been like laying at my PC, like existing. I am so tired, but I want to say I'm happy to be back home, but low key, I feel like it went by so fucking quickly, dude. Another day of Animefest would fix me. That's a fucking joke, bro. The Animefest is the reason I'm tired in the first place. My goodness. Very partially my fault, but like, I was fucking convention min-maxing, bro, okay? I was convention min-maxing, and you cannot stop me, okay? I'm just him. Okay, hold on. Let me set up my model so we can get straight to yapping. We're not gonna spend too much time on the starting soon screen today because I pretty much have most stuff ready already. I just need to fucking grab my. You know what? That's the advantage of me being a VTuber. My room's an absolute mess. There's like bags everywhere and stuff, and I don't have to care about that because guess what? I'm a fucking VTuber. Look at me. I'm chilling, bro. I'm actually chilling. Exactly. Yippee. Exactly. Okay, let me go for the hellos real quick. Also, sorry if my voice is like absolutely gone. My voice is gone. Like there is no other way to say this. My voice is absolutely dead after this weekend. I spent way too much time talking and yapping and just everything. Also, Mega make congrats on the first, and a hello Radical Cat, hello Colreed, hello Golem, and hello Lee. Focus lost. Aww. That's so unfortunate. Hey, next time, at least you have fun, like, from what you've been sending me, like, hello, this guy's over here talking to the fucking CEO of a esports CS team, like, hello? My man is up there in the CS world. True and real. Let me drink some water real quick. Yeah, but hello chat. Been a couple of days. Last time I streamed was like, what, Wednesday? Something like that. Hello. Is my camera not messed up? I feel like my tracking is like completely off. Whatever. I can't really be asked today. If I'm completely honest, I can't really be asked today. I have 6% watching. God fucking damn it, bro. Also, let me turn it down ever so slightly, like music wise. Felt like yesterday. Well, but to be fair, 5 days isn't that super long, but still fairly long. It's still fairly long. But yeah, Animefest was so fun. Animefest was so fucking fun, dude. A lot of stuff happened. Needless to say, I definitely am happier with this Animefest than previous years. I definitely min-maxed it a lot. Like, I pretty much tried to make the most out of it with my time and like the limited the amount of time I have to just like go around places. We'll get to that in a minute. I'll kind of go through my experience this year in just a minute. It was like bro brought me water for the third map too. When I came in, he literally dabbed me up. Aw, that's so sweet. That's actually so fucking sweet, dude. Oh my god. But yeah, I was there for the whole 3 days. Well, I wasn't there for like the entirety of Sunday. We left at like 12 p.m. because we kind of need to travel home at a reasonable time. But yeah, it started kind of in a funny way, because at Animefest, at least this year and like the previous year, if you are, they open the convention at 4 p.m. on Friday. If you come in between 9 a.m. and 1 p.m., you can get your wristbands early, so like you don't have to wait like in the in the line to like have them give you a wristband and let you in. We wanted to do that. We wanted to pick it up early so we don't have to wait afterwards. Unfortunate thing about that, we arrived 50 minutes late. I can't make this up. We arrived 50 minutes late. I like me when check traffic. And it was totally not us stopping at McDonald's or something. I don't know. Where was Animefest? I'm kind of not familiar with conventions and stuff. It was in Brno. It was in Brno. In Czechia, there's like 2 big anime conventions per year. There's Animefest in Brno in May, and then there's Advík in the beginning of August. That's in Prague. And Animefest is like the biggest one. Animefest is definitely the biggest one. Like, there's no competition. I have the evil town. Honestly, yeah. I went to Anime Convention like 2 weeks ago. Hell yeah. But yeah, so that was unfortunate. We couldn't get our wristbands early, but at least we lined up in time. So we were in the line. Actually, not for that long. They actually managed it really well this year. I feel like this year they managed it a lot better because we waited for like, I think it was like 30 minutes. I can't say. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. I need to restart my model. I'm actually getting triggered by my shit not doing what it's supposed to. Give me a second. I feel like something's very wrong with like my tracking and shit. I need to fix it. Because it's just not doing what it's supposed to. And it's true. It's for some reason it's just triggering the ever-living crap out of me. I don't know why. sorry. Troubleshooting. I feel like my thing was just not doing what it's supposed to. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Cherry will be back on screen in just a minute. Bam. Okay, Cherry's back on screen. Sorry about that. This already feels a lot better. I don't know what was up with it. I don't know. I can't say. Either way, back on track. As I was saying, yeah, they managed to like the line really well last year. Okay, so wait, actually, I can illustrate this. Hold on. If I just find... Is that a Geometry Dash reference? What is? I genuinely don't know what you mean by Geometry Dash reference. I didn't make any. Back on track. Oh. Okay, never mind. I understand the reference now. I didn't understand what you meant until you specified it. Can I somewhere find like a good map for this that would actually work well for illustrating what I'm trying to say? I don't think there's any way, because I don't think there's anything. Ooh, maybe this. Wait, this is a really good picture. This might work. Yeah, no, this works. This actually works. Okay, I found like a top-down, not like a drone picture of Výstaviště Brno, which is where the convention's been organized. Boom. Hello, Chad. So let me illustrate. So this is like, so there's like 2 ways to get in there. You can either go from like somewhere over on the left here, which is like technically the main gate. But if you bought the ticket online, you could go in through the gate over here. Let me change to, where's the color picker? Hello, where'd they go? Hello, get the fuck back here. Yeah, so if you have bought the ticket online, like majority of people do, because that's like what most people do, you can enter through a gate right here. Thing is, this is if you don't get your wristband early. I thought you were playing GeoGuessr, but that's just Brno. Yeah. Okay, but yeah, if you don't get your wristbands early, you pretty much have to line up here. And last year, the line went like this, then this, then this, and it went for this tunnel. This tunnel ends here, and this is the fucking bus stop. Okay, this is the bus stop where like all the fucking trolleys and stuff arrive. And this is where the line would end like here. I kid you not. I kid you not. Last year, me and Rubik like lined up like here, and we had to wait in line for like, bro, it was like an hour and a half. It was fucking disgusting, bro. Also, hi Petri, hi Miron. I forgot to say hi to you. Thankfully, this year, the furthest I've seen the line go was like here, and then like I think even like here. I think this is the furthest I've seen the line go. But like that was only like before the convention opened, because people were obviously lining up before the convention opened. And afterwards, I feel like the longest the line has gone was like here. Like they actually they were going through people really quickly this time around. So that was like actually pretty pretty good. But like obviously we wanted to get our wristbands ahead of time, but we didn't because we're stupid and we arrived 50 minutes late after they stopped giving them out. Staff locked in, they really did. Like overall, I feel like it was really good today. Like this year, considering like there was more people. Apparently, I don't know if they posted like the official number anywhere, but I heard that there was like 50k people at Animefest this year, and last year was like 40k, I think. So there was more people than last year there. That has been amazing. They were just like doing it really well. They had like little tents here. There was like pretty much like the moment you would get here, you would split into like 2 lines where they would give you a wristband. There was like 2 people at like each of these, right? There would be like 2 people here giving wristbands, 2 people here giving wristbands, and they were just pretty much speedrunning that shit. 50,000, yeah, last year was 40,000, I'm fairly certain, and this year, from what I heard, I haven't seen any official posts by Animefest themselves, but they did say 50k. Did you happen to see your 2 random dudes cosplaying as Miku? Brother, I'm gonna be absolutely thrilled with you. Do you fucking know how many Miku cosplays that were? If I had $1 for every Teto and Miku cosplayer I've seen, I would be swimming in money, okay? Summarizing that for me, like that description summarizes nothing. So, yes, I've seen 2 guys cosplaying as Miku. Do I know specifically which ones you're referring to? Definitely not. When we saw Teto yesterday, we genuinely started screaming Teto. Bro, it's literally half of the population of my city. Yeah, it's a lot of people. It's a lot of people. Give me a second. Let me try and find a different picture, because I want to talk about it some more, but I want like a better picture that will like showcase. Does this work? This actually works incredibly well. This is actually a really fucking good picture I found. Not resolution-wise. Resolution-wise, this picture is kind of dark, but like that doesn't matter. What matters right now is actually being able to illustrate how the area looks. Yeah, this is from a different view. This is like from the camera that is like here is like looking from like what, like over here. Like this is where like the camera is like midair, looking like over here. And the Animefest is like it's split into like. This is like, you can see all the stands here. It's actually, well, this is not specifically Animefest, there's some different like stuff happening there. But here you would have like all like different food stalls and, you know, mostly food stalls out here. You cannot survive here. I'm gonna be honest with you. If whoever walked through the convention like this, they're suicidal. It was so fucking hot outside this weekend. Like it was so fucking hot out. Usually, like for me, like this is also part of it, right? If I were to say Animefest is like, this is pretty much the best way to like describe the Animefest area, right? When there's Animefest happening. This is the Pavilion A, okay, like the exhibition building A, you could say. This is usually where like the gaming / snack areas are. Like over here you would have food stalls with like, I don't know, bubble tea, mochi, you know, different kinds of stuff, and also like the gaming area. This is like, for example, where the DDR area is, Osu area is, you know, all the rhythm games and stuff, and like different like computers and stuff. I know that place. Hi, Dada. I'm just yapping. And the building here, which is like, this is Pavilion A1, and this is Pavilion 2, I think. I don't know which one is which number. I'm gonna be for real with you. I could not be asked. Yeah, today was so hot. I was outside for less than 5 minutes and turned into a puddle. Yeah, no. I don't understand how people in like full on like really heavy cosplays were like managing to survive the heat this year. Because like this year was like probably the hottest year all around. There was one Animefest, I think it was 2023, when it was like 32 degrees, but it was also storming a lot that year. But yeah, so this is like where like the Osu area is, DDR area, and like other stuff happening here. And this is the Artist Alley. This is where the Artist Alley is, in this one building. And there's also like a panel here. There's like a panel area here, and then there's like this entire like building along its length is the Artist Alley. That's where you have all like the, you know, different artists with their stands selling prints, stickers, pins, whatever else. This is the area I fucking walked through like 20 billion times, bro. There were so many cool artists. The only relevant Osu area are the stairs. That is also true. Like for Osu people, the only relevant area is this one specific staircase. I kid you not, bro. For Osu people, this staircase right here is the only relevant area, because this is where the Osu meetup is every single year. There's like a little rooftop here, and this is where like we're sitting. Like every single year, this is where the Osu people are sitting, and this staircase. Like this is pretty much, this staircase is just like the Osu people area. And it's like that every single year, at least since 2022. I don't know how it was before then. I presume it was as well. But yeah. Obviously, the Osu area here is also relevant if you want to, like, you know, I don't know, play Osu or something. I don't know, man. That's, oh my god, Alt 1 and 2 switches between different projects? Wait, I didn't know that. Today I learned, bro. Today I learned. Yeah, but like you could, this is like where the Osu areas, you would play like the Osu tournament was there, which tournament, quotation marks, it's just the Osu tournament this year, or like every year since like 2022, it's been that there's one map, and you get one attempt at it, and whoever gets the highest score on it, wins a prize, pretty much. Like you get like, you can like warm up on like a 2-minute maximum map, and then you just have one run at the chosen tournament map. It's a fucking 3.5 star. It is not a hard map, obviously, because it's supposed to be beginner friendly, because, you know, it's at a convention, you want as many people as possible to like sit down, you know, give it a try if they feel like it. So, but most of the time the tournament standings kind of come down to which of the Osu people went in and played it Hidden Hard Rock or DT. Subtle foreshadowing. So it was fine. I actually won this year. If you don't follow me on Twitter, I actually won this tournament this year. It was the opening to, I don't know what the song was. I'm gonna be for real with you. I'm a fake weeb, bro. I don't know. It was a new anime opening. It was like Jujutsu Kaisen or something. I don't know. But it was the opening for it, and I just played it with double time, and I full comboed it, and then Fiskill almost sniped me. But funny thing is, right? I played with double time only, which has 1.12 multiplier, and Fiskill played Hidden Hard Rock, which also has 1.12 multiplier. So that means if he full combos as well and has better accuracy, he's gonna have more score than me. Issue is, he was playing the map, and he kind of forgot to. What happened to my hello? Why did it zoom in and then zoom out immediately? Hello, that it's not supposed to do that. But why is it broken? What did I break? How did I break it? Wait, what? I think my plugin is broken. I think my plugin broke. But it doesn't want to zoom in. Wait, what if I do it on a different scene? It works here! It works here as well. What? Huh? What does it work? Okay, whatever. I don't care. It works now. Whatever. Yeah. But he forgot to click the last note. there is one last node at the end of the map, and he just didn't click it. He stopped playing, and he didn't realize there was one more node in the map, so he missed it, and that's why I got first place. Hey, I'm not complaining. If I'm gonna be there next year, I need someone to give me their wristband so I can get in and play the tourney. I feel like several people did that, to be fair, so yeah. To be fair, I don't think by the time you arrived at Animefest, the tournament was already over, because it started at like 3 PM and ended at 5, so yeah. But it was actually pretty neat. Actually, funnily enough, the prizes that I got from it are actually pretty good. I got like 2 manga books, both in Czech, but like, so it's like, but like, free stuff. And I also got like some pins, there was like themed tape. I'm gonna actually utilize that. Like, it sounds stupid. I'm gonna actually utilize that, bro. And there was also a voucher to like an anime clothing store worth like 1K. I kid you not. I got a voucher to an anime clothing store worth 1,000 Czech crowns. So, bro, I'm not complaining, bro. I made bank. I need to go to the store later as well. I need to go like check out what they have, because I'm definitely using that. Damn, yeah, I know. It genuinely surprised me considering it's like such like a little thing. It's just like a tournament at like AnimeCon. How many bits is that? I don't know how much a beer costs. I don't drink beer. Yo, can I get beer drinkers in chat to convert that? 20. Yeah, that sounds about right. What the fuck is that name? Nah, I am not saying that name, bro. What the fuck is that name? Wait, I first need to PLN to yeah, I don't know the conversion of that. It's like 170. Ow. But honestly, what was I talking? I was talking about the Osu tournament, right? Yeah. So there was that. I won that for the first time, which was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. It was nice. Technically, one of my second tournament ever. Quotation marks. There was also the Iron Mouse panel, because Iron Mouse was there this year. That was so fucking cool, dude. Like, low key, that was such a cool panel. They definitely underestimated how many people there was going to be. Like, Iron Mouse herself said it, that not only she underestimated how many people there were, because she was expecting like 100 people at most to show up. Like, Iron Mouse was expecting like 100 people maximum to show up, and so did Animefest. I don't know if you... hold on. If you follow the VTuber, see, I'm gonna pull up her tweet. Give me a second. Iron Mouse. Nova, you were at the Iron Mouse. Of course I was, bro. I love Mousy. Yeah, this is the picture. But hold on, let me just pull up the tweet. There we go. Yeah, look how many people there were. That picture doesn't even show all the people, by the way. There was more people than this picture shows. Like, genuinely, like there was people even just all the way around like this. You're everywhere. This is at the convention. Like, I was at the convention. Like, I was at the convention and I knew about the panel. It had a set time it was happening at, and it was really cool. It was just like a regular panel, and there was also a meet and greet, which I fucking didn't get to join because I fucking got scammed. Not like actually scammed. It was just kind of silly. So the only way, it was for a lottery, and the way you had to sign up for it was through a Google form, which they posted about on their website once a week before the convention. And they made one post about it on social media. So I didn't see it because there was no mention of it in like the program, because they had like a set program list where they were like showing off I can leave this open, where they were like, you know, there was like at 12:30 p.m. on this date, it's gonna be this. And I was like, I specifically was checking the Mousy event to see if there's gonna be any mention of it. No, there was only one mention of it on their Instagram, and it was it was on their website, and you had to like go to their main page and scroll down to find it. So I didn't see it. Unfortunate. Kind of sad about that, really, because it would have been really cool. But there's always next year. Mousy herself did say that if she can, she would love to appear at Animefest next year. So I am totally freaking keeping an eye out for that. Hi Marsh, by the way, hello. But yeah, both Animefest and Mousy herself, there was so many people, bro. Honestly, the unfortunate part about that is if you were all the way in the back, like I'm talking like here, like where I'm going with my cursor, you could not fucking hear Mousy much. Like the audio, because most of the speakers are like over here and here. So like if you're all the way in the back, it was so hard to hear. She was there on screen, right? Well, she is kind of bedridden, so she can't really leave even her room much. Yeah, no, Mousy like was on there virtually. She would love to go to conventions herself, but she has autoimmunity deficiency, which is not for me to explain because I don't know the exact description. Even if in the front of that crowd it was painful. Not really. I wasn't all the way in the front, but I was like somewhere in the middle-ish, like I would say like in this area. If my cursor is visible on stream, and I could hear from here. I could hear her fine. I could hear her fine from like here. So I guess it very much just depends. But like I started like when I arrived at first, I was like all the way back here, and that was just fucking impossible, bro. That was just impossible. But like once I got here, like it was fine. I was on the right of the picture. Oh hell yeah! I don't know. Maybe it's because you were too close to the speaker. I don't know. I can't really. To be fair, like overall, I think if Mousy appears again next year, I think they're gonna go for the bigger stage that they have there. Because, like I said, both Animefest and Mousy herself underestimated how many people there were, because they were both thinking like 100 people, not filling up the entirety of the alley. Because, like, this is where the artist alley is, right? This is where the artist alley is. So you have the regular stands here, and this was just flooded with people. It was fucking insane, bro. But it was really cool. I'm still mad that I missed out on the meet and greet for such a stupid reason. Mostly my fault, really. But they did, but like the info desk themselves did tell me like it was really scuffed the way they posted it. So, you know, it was just unfortunate. What can you do? But yeah, back to the map, D-map trademark. Yeah, so this is where the artist alley was. I already talked about that a bunch. I actually did post what I bought, so I can actually show that. If I go to my own Twitter account. Yeah, as usual, I just spend a ludicrous amount of money on art because I just, like, I am not immune to impulse buying. I fucking love spending money on art prints. And the chance for minigram was like 1 in 14. No, I'm not even talking about the lottery system. I didn't know you had to sign up because I never found out about it. For context, I already explained it. I was like checking constantly, like periodically over time as Animefest was approaching, like where do I even sign up for it? And I didn't see one Instagram post about it, right? They made one Instagram post about it, which I didn't see because I don't use Instagram. And I don't have their app because I didn't know they even have an app. And on their website, the only place you could see it was, I can actually show that. I can literally show that. Like, it's not invisible, but like, whenever I would want to like check, right? Like, I would go here into like the program, and I would just specifically check the Iron Mouse panel here. If there was gonna be something like so info about it, which there wasn't. Because they only posted about it on Instagram, and then you had to go here, scroll down here, specifically to this post, and this would lead you to the Google form. Which I just never saw, because I never saw the Instagram post about it. And it was also posted a week before the con itself, which is kind of silly. I don't know, I've expected it to be posted a bit sooner than that, but what can you do? Yeah, either way, back to what I was saying. Don't spot it. This was such a cool find. This when I saw this, it's also holographic, by the way. This is like a first for me, because like I didn't see many prints like this last year, but there was a lot of holographic prints, like foil prints. For example, this Arlecchino and this Dawn are both foils, so like the red effects have like this holographic look to them, which is obviously hard to like showcase on a regular picture. Same with this Tachyon. I can actually show this with the Tachyon, because I took a picture and bro, she shines like a fucking diamond on it. Give me a second. I think I sent it to Olamin in DMs, this picture I'm speaking of. Yeah, found it. This is such a, like, this picture showcases the effect so well. Whoops, I'm absolutely tripping. Also, it wasn't just rolled at the set date, there was a ton of additional rolls, and even then, so people didn't show up. Yeah, just unfortunate. God, I love Czech, yeah. Like, look at this picture. Do you see how much these lines are shining in comparison to, like, everything else? Like, it's obviously, it's still just a picture. It's still hard to, like, show it off. But, like, it's such a cool print. And, like, it's crazy cool. I got this one in holographic and these ones in regular. Some of the foils were crazy. I'm so glad like I said, I don't care how much, I'm not gonna say how much money left my bank account this weekend. But I'm happy, and that's all that matters. Obviously, Jellypon art, that's like a artist stand I visit every year because they're just the fucking goats. Which reminds me, I didn't showcase the bag I bought. Unlucky. I got another Pokemon bag. If you know my Evolution Pokemon bag I have, they had like a spooky Pokemon fucking bag, so I got that one as well. And there's always these two prints from Voichinji. Like, it's such cool prints, bro. I was looking for Land of Lustrous merch from my BF, and so the shiny prints were crazy. Yeah. I also got an Uma figure because it's fork found in kitchen. Chiri getting an Uma Musume figurine. Just fork found in kitchen, bro. Like there's no other way to explain it. Oh my goodness. Uma. Yeah, I love Uma. Mandatory Uma figure. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I also got some pins and stuff, but I didn't showcase those stuff because they weren't really found. Air found in lungs. Exactly. But yeah. I'm really happy with like the money I spent. Like, the prints are so cool. Like, bro, but like, you gotta understand, Limbus Company is not a small game by no means. But not only seeing, because I met cosplayers, I met Limbus cosplayers. I found there was like 2 Heathcliffs, 2 Gregors. I saw 1 Sinclair and 1 Dante, and oh my god, the Dante cosplayer was such a cool fucking cosplay. I can't show it. I'm not like interested in doxing myself right now, but that Dante cosplayer was so fucking cool. Somebody said Limbus Company. Hi Zer, you can confirm. I sent you that picture that I took with the Dante cosplayer. It was a good cosplay, right? Like, when I was, like, walking through the building E, which I will get to in a second, and I just, like, I was just walking, I just see Dante, and I literally, my jaw drops, I'm like, Dante! before the global release, how was the Umamushi selection this year? Last year I found a couple of figures at Animefest. And like they had like mostly everything, so Uma figures were kind of like, it was a nice find, but it was kind of expected. But this year there was a bunch more cosplay. There was cosplayers, not many art prints and stuff. Like obviously there's these ones, and obviously like these ones at the bottom, like that, like these ones. Obviously those are there, but like outside of it, like not many art prints and stuff, I would say. But it was really nice to see some cosplayers, and I found one Rice Shower cosplayer. That is also a funny story. It was at like 1 p.m. on Saturday. I was waiting. No, it was not at 1 p.m. It was at 12:30 p.m. because I was waiting for the Iron Mouse panel when Daria suddenly DMs me. Dude, Cheery, Rice Shower cosplayer. They're like walking towards the artist alley. I immediately started searching. I could not find her. And I deadass could not. And I spent like the entire day looking out if I'll spot her anywhere, because I really wanted a picture with a Rice Shower cosplayer, because I'm kind of the Rice Shower guy. You know, it's kind of, I have to, dude, okay? And I was giving up. If this fast forward to like 5 p.m., we were leaving the convention to take like the OSU community picture, and we are walking out, literally like about to leave the building. I fucking spot her. I gave up all hope already, and I see her. I never darted towards a cosplayer to ask for a picture faster in my life. Hi Fiskill, hello. Was the pic on the stairs? Yeah, the picture's always on the staircase that I mentioned. Like the one over here. The OSU community picture is always there. Just like you should never give up. Exactly. Any opera cosplayers? I didn't see any. There was a lot of Meisho Dotos though. There was like, I would dare say like 4 Meisho Doto cosplayers. Maybe more, actually. I maybe saw 5, in fact, in total. I think it was 4. I think 4 is the more accurate number. I think, yeah. Was there Kids on Black? I did not see any Kids on Black cosplayers. No. I saw 1 Air Groove, 1 Orifray. I saw 1 King Halo. We're not listening to Freebird. Give me a second. There was 1 Special Week, there was 1 Rice Shower that I mentioned, there was a bunch of Auguries, there was a bunch of Agnes Tachyons, there was actually some, like, people cosplaying as, like, the trainer from, like, the anime. You walked into the convention, you just heard Meisho Doto that? No, I was the person saying that. I already got that voice clip stuck in my head like a fucking voice stem. Whenever I saw a Meisho Doto cosplayer, I like, looked at all of them and I was like, Meisho Doto desu. I know, but it kind of looks like the Vatican. What the fuck does that mean? Yes, Oliver, we can confirm. Thank you for that. But yeah, and bro, I'm totally like, there was 1 El Condor Pasa. I saw 1 Haru Urara. I'm trying to remember. I already mentioned the Aura Threat. I already mentioned the gold chips, the Agnes Tachyons, and a couple of others, but yeah, for the most part, that was it. Honestly, low key, looks like a college or university. It's like the Duramente. Oh, was there a Duramente? I did not see Duramente. I already mentioned the King Halo though. I did mention King Halo. We saw that one on Sunday. Yep. But yeah, like there was definitely at least some of my cosplays, so that makes me happy. And the fact there was at least 1 Rice Shower cosplays, that was awesome. That was a dude. I don't care. Do I look like I give a damn? Also, chat, I got a military interview. Have fun. Good luck. Yeah. Speaking of the buildings, actually, this is the building E, right? This is the building E. And this is like the area where you would find like all like the anime merch and stuff, like figures, clothing, pins, stickers, just like all around everything anime. This is like the market area, I would say. I think it was literally called the market area, actually, as a matter of fact. I was at a cosplay battle and the presenter was also in a Musume cosplay. Oh, hell yeah. There we go. So, yeah. And there's also this area. There's like, if you walk through, can I lower the pen size for a second? If you're walking through like here, there's like escalators, and on the second floor, there was like cosplay area here of sorts. And then there was like card games here. And also laser game, apparently. Like laser tag. Apparently. I didn't go there. I just saw it from like further away and I was like, what the fuck? Also the highest spec, the most claustrophobic area. Yeah, no, genuinely, like like this market area was permanently like super packed. Also, the lady in building E behind the desk had an Uma cosplay. That is also true. But she wasn't cosplaying a specific character. She just had like the clothing and ears. Also, I didn't realize if it was a specific character. I didn't realize. Okay, that is a good reminder. I never started this shit up. I'm a watch streamer. Sorry, Emmy. Let me fix that for you. No, give me a second. Let me fix that for you. I was getting so overwhelmed that I was in this market building. I was getting overwhelmed and honestly kind of claustrophobic. If I'm, I mean, it's not open yet. There we go. Now you can. Okay. Jeez. Impatient. There you go. Yeah, I've opened this on stream several times. Yes, it's TITS, the fucking Twitch integrated throwing system. Yes. Also, hi, hater. Have fun. I'm going to sleep and graduate in 10 hours. Good luck for you graduating, by the way. You did mention you have the exam tomorrow. Oh my god. Good luck. Good luck. I'm sure you got this. I'm sure you got it in the bag. You're the goat. Hello? You got it in the fucking bag. You'll walk in there. Bro, yeah, I'm predicting it, okay? Okay, Golem, before you leave, hear me out. You're gonna walk in there, check literature. You're getting Romeo and Juliet. Absolute sweep. Absolute just piss easy sweep. English, we don't even talk about that. That's a sweep. That's like, that doesn't need to be even discussed. And the other two subjects, bro, you're getting like the top two easiest questions. I'm so sure. And even if you get a hard ones, bruh. You got it. You're him. Oof, I'm an on-time when the child is named after a Dragon Ball character. That is the most South American thing I've ever heard. Is that weird to say? Is that a strange thing to say? No, not really. Not really. That is like the most South American thing I've heard in like the past week. I was hunting for Claymore merch as well, and it was hell in there trying to search for something like that and looking closely at figures while being compressed. Yeah, no, like looking for figures there was genuinely pain sometimes. It depends. There was like once like booth in the back where there were like all the figurines in like a straight row, which was a bit better. But then there was a couple where you had to like walk into like a little alley. And that was just fucking cancer, like stage 5 cancer, trying to like not just get stuck in there or like fucking just claustrophobia. I'm gonna explode. You know? Thanks to you and Libus Company, I'm gonna pass literature. Hell yeah. The Akihabara story one. Yeah, I think we're on the same page, yeah. You may better name him Gohan. I can't fucking believe it. Oh yeah, I remember 2022 where they had a lot of space for figures, but trying to fit somewhere to get cool figures was hard. Yeah. Thankfully, most of the figures I wanted were from the back booth one, so that was fine. But yeah, I was definitely packed in there, and like, it wasn't even that bad, like heat-wise, I'd say. There was instances where it was, especially when you got like squeezed in. But like outside of it, the biggest issue was just like how cramped it was, and just like I was getting fucking claustrophobic, bro. But yeah, they have a random item bin in there, and it was some banger item. But this year I just didn't even bother. I didn't even check that out, honestly. Wait, the random item bin. Do you mean like the booth that was like over here, where they always have like these bins with like different posters, pins, the standees and stuff? Because yeah, I didn't check that out this year as well because it was always so fucking packed in that area. If you mean a different one, then I didn't even see that. No, but I mean in the compacted figure store. Yeah, I didn't. Then I didn't see that even. I think you could tell we are both on the when we were squished inside that. We were both like audibly and visibly exhausted. Just existing in there. Like literally whenever we went in there, it was a matter of like, oh, dude, we gotta leave, bro. Like let's find the thing we wanted to check out and dip. Like from the area, because it was just so awful. 45 minutes into the stream, we haven't even started Whirling Context though. First funny joke, please don't get to me. It's okay. Sometimes I do the stuff at the end of the stream. Hi Hiroto, sorry by the way we didn't meet up this weekend. I was like extremely busy. Like I genuinely could not find any time for myself. Armos was going through there and recorded me the face of despair. Yeah, it was cool that like Mercy got to like actually walk around the convention and stuff and check stuff out. Hiroto was there. Hiroto wasn't there. Hiroto wasn't just in Brno because you know he kind of lives there. But yeah, we didn't get like he was not supposed to be in the city that weekend, and then like on Saturday he messages me like, oh, by the way, I stayed in Brno. So if you want to like meet up, we can. And I wanted to give him like anti-slip pads for his tablet. That was fucking like all of it. You can confirm for me. I had no time. I spent like I think I already mentioned it, but I spent like on Saturday I spent like 9 hours walking without sitting down. My legs are hurting. Well, I was riding my freezes all weekend anyway. Okay. At least, okay. I don't feel as bad anymore then. Also, I had friends I wanted to spend a bit more time, but there was no time at all. Yeah, no. Like the worst part about Saturday, I didn't have any appetite for some reason. I didn't eat a single bit of food until 8 p.m. on Saturday because my stomach just felt like someone was just fucking clenching it. And I just didn't have any appetite to eat anything. Is that the Omori soundtrack? Yes, that is indeed Remember to Be Patient from Omori OST. Yes. It's one of my favorite tracks. I love this one. It's from the snowy area when you're on Hikikomori route. When you go to the snow area, this is what plays in the background. I always like this one a lot. Also, finding the hanger was a thing. Yeah, I didn't have issue with that. Also, this looks like I draw in fucking XD, I just realized. This feels like I draw in XD. But yeah. Like, there's, like I said, well, there's a lot of cool stuff here, but like, it's just so cramped, dude. Low-key, going there on Friday is the best thing you can do, and even then, it's gonna be, like, extremely packed. So just, like, at that point, it's just, like, pick your poison. I feel like the fact it was so hot that weekend was not helping.
One day
Hi, Yepis, good evening. When are you coming to Animefest again? Papa love. It looks more like EXO, like Geometry Dash level. Oh, me, great heaven, this is Geometry Dash. What do you mean again? I was never there. Were you not there? I guess no. I guess you only did come to Adavik. I thought for some reason both you and Lippo came in like 2023. I guess, yeah, no. She's going Schizo. Yeah, I'm going Schizo. I'm fucking mixing up events. I was walking standing without sitting down for like 5 hours straight, trying to also be comprehensive at the same time. So, you know, mess up was quite a task. Sitting down was a blessing. Yeah, no, like we arrived on Saturday at 10 a.m. and I didn't sit down until I went to order food with Dadoya at 7 p.m. Like, I was pretty much walking all day. Then I went to the staircase to take the Osu community picture, and I just like went walking again. Okay, I did sit down to play the Osu tournament map. I sit down, play the Oaks tournament map, and went back to walking around the place for like another several hours. So high up. Yo, I gotta talk about that. I actually gotta talk about that, bro. Insane, our just random event that happened. I'm just like, that was actually during said Osu tournament thingy. I finished playing a map, and I just like go over to Rubik to like be like, oh yeah, I've seen the map in double time, and Rubik is there talking to someone. And Rubik is immediately like, oh, do you guess who this is? You're not gonna be able to get, like, you're gonna go insane when you guess. Up was there. The myth, the legend. the one of 3 active South Bohemian Osu players. Well, active. Quotation marks, but still. I did not expect you to be there. I exist in the flesh. No, like, low-key, I did not expect to see. I was expecting to, like, see you at COE, obviously. But, like, I was not expecting you to appear at Animefest, especially since, like, you weren't there the previous years, right? Damn, the South Bohemia Osu must be rough. It's, there's just not many players, really. Like, technically Hiroto exists, but, like, or like, plays the game, but, like, occasionally. Yeah, I haven't been before. Yeah, so that's like, you know, obviously when there's people like, there's obviously like the me, Dado, etc. group, which is there every year. So it's like the people you expect. And then there's like the variables, the people who don't really appear much. And it's just like, just you appear, and I'm just like, what? The legend. But yeah. I don't know, was there anything else to point out about Saturday? I'm trying to think. Honestly, I would low-key, it's a shame I didn't go to more panels. I definitely wish I've gone to more of those, because I've only gone to the Iron Mouse panel, which was on Saturday at 12:30, and then there was an Idol panel here, which was at like 10 p.m. And me and Dada went to it. It was actually really cool. It was actually really cool. It makes me wish I went to more panels. But I just did so little time. Probably could have gone to them in the time when I was like, you know, just walking around the area, just looking around. But maybe next year. Maybe next year. I'll see. I am fairly happy with like that I did more stuff this year, like walk around more, check out like, you know, check out more art, more more stuff like that. I took pictures with more cosplayers, you know, it's like that was a thing I was really struggling with, especially prior to like last year. Just like walking up to cosplayers asking for a picture was like a fucking unachievable task for me. Also, the waits for panels are insane in queues. I did not see many of them. Since I didn't attend many panels, I didn't actually see them. Were they actually that insane? Oh, good. But like, I guess it makes sense with how packed Animefest was. I guess it makes sense that like the panels themselves would also be packed as hell. Especially considering we saw how it looked with the Iron Mouse panel. We saw how that looked. We went to 2 panels and we didn't fit in one. We didn't fit in one of those. Damn. That's just unfortunate, really. Is there? I'm thinking, is there anything worth like bringing up or mentioning specifically about Animefest? I kind of went over most things I want to go over, right? But yeah, I definitely, like, obviously I plan on going next year. I've been going to Animefest every single year since 2022, so obviously next year I plan on going as well. And yeah, no, actually that's a good point. The only thing I'm low-key disappointed about is that I didn't get to cosplay this year. I didn't get to cosplay this year, but next year I definitely want to. I wanted to like cosplay a Right Shower, for Animefest this year because I'm like I said, I'm the rush hour person. Like I'm the rush hour person. Like I need to, bro. It's a must. I just didn't have time to bother with actually like getting the cosplay, preparing stuff for it because obviously I want to do it justice if I do cosplay her. Also, fun fact: if you bring the Iron Mouse panel photo, you can see the white cubicle in top left. White cubicle. Hold on, let me find the tweet again. Then I can probably just. Oh yeah. You mean this one? Do you mean it was like here or where do you mean? Wait. You can see the white cubicle in top level. Top level? Like on the second floor or? Oh, was like here? Is that what you mean? Or yes. Oh, I see. I was curious where that was happening. I thought it was happening like somewhere over here or something. There's someone's picture from with a PSP. Who the hell was taking a picture with a PSP? But yeah, you can see it from the other POV as well. Yeah, Moxie was on the screen like that there. A PSP? Yeah, a PSP where I want in this person's possession. In this person's possession, I don't know, go rob them. No, I probably shouldn't even be saying that. I was gonna make a joke like, oh, just steal it from them, and I was like, you know what, you probably shouldn't be saying that about somebody I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be saying that, Why did I start talking like a Bro, my voice is so bad. I wanted to replicate that noise, but I just couldn't. My god. Can we see some pics you to can blur your face? I don't mind. I didn't take many pictures like of the con, right? Because I did that every year, and I didn't really have a need to take more pictures of the convention itself. I have pictures with cosplayers though. You know what? Fuck it. Give me a second. If you guys give me a little bit of time, I can just try to grab some pictures. I at least grabbed the Dante cosplayer. I'll grab the Dante cosplayer, and I also have one more thing I want to show. Give me just a second, okay? Let me see. This is a good picture that I can grab. I'll just show the Dante cosplay picture because I don't want to show other people, other cosplayers. There's no. Okay, I just realized one thing I wanted to show. I realized one thing I definitely wanted to show. Actually, this picture as well. Okay, never mind. There's two pictures I wanted to show. Also, hi, Relic. Thank you so much for the follow. Hi, it was nice seeing you. Give me just a second. I just gonna. Fuck it. I'm gonna fuck up the quality by setting it to Discord, but like whatever. My favorite file transferring application, Discord. Obviously, don't do that. Don't do that with like sensitive files. That's a bad idea. Like, I just do it for pictures because it's so much easier. Tree, help me. They want me to message the Takeon cosplayer. Did you actually get a Takeon cosplayer's Instagram? That's actually like a thing. I kind of regret the Raishower cosplayer. I didn't grab their socials, and they weren't there on Sunday. So Andy did. Oh my god. Sorry, boy. There we go. Give me a second. I definitely want to show the Dante cosplayer because they were so fucking cool, man. Don't pay. Okay, so like this guy was like fucking trash talking me like, oh, you why didn't you get the Raishower's cosplayer socials? Why didn't you do that, huh? Why you should have, man. Come on, man. And then suddenly, when they are in the same position as me, suddenly they're allowed to struggle. Like this is bullshit. This is bullshit and clearly bias. This is very clearly bias. Hold on, I'll just I'm getting tagged even by you. What do you mean? Like, literally, like, what do you mean? Like, what do you expect? You put me into the same position you're currently complaining about, and when I dare say something, suddenly, I'm the bad guy. Damn, that's crazy, bro. Sure, fucking cheery will remember that pops up in the corner. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, how you fucking do it already? Cherry fumbled. I was like deadass. If I saw her on Sunday, I would have actually gotten the socials, but she wasn't there. She deadass she wasn't there on Sunday. Yeah, too late. To be fair, I didn't even think about that. Listen, I don't do that. That's not a thing I do. I don't walk up to cosplayers and ask for their socials. I just had some small talk with them and I just left. We both have no game, give it up. Yeah, that's nothing, bro. Since when do I have game? In the first place. Look at me. I'm a VTuber, man. I'm cooked. I am a VTuber. I'm cooked. You have game? I do not have any game, bro. I have zero game. I have absolutely zero game. Yeah, I can show this picture. I really want to show the Dante cosplayer, cause boom, I can put on my main screen, put this on my, but you have guy. Did you not say my director was smiling when you made a comment about it? Yes, cause bro, when a person walks up to you and they're like, yo, yeah, I was looking for a right shower cosplayer the entire day. Like, of course you would be happy about that. Like, hello. What, you have highlights? I have a polar fever, but it wasn't enough. Yeah, hold on. What are you doing here? Lots of follows me. Like, listen. That can happen. Hold on, I can show this. I got like 2 pictures because I really didn't take many pictures outside of cosplay, like pictures with cosplayers. But yeah, this Dante cosplayer was so fucking cool. Like, look at that shit. Like, that was such a cool, well-made cosplay. The thing is, they couldn't see out of the mask, bro. They couldn't see out of the mask, so when they put on the mask for the picture, they deadass could not see. It was so funny. It was so fucking funny. In like a good way. I love that cosplay. It was such a good cosplay. Element doesn't want to gamble free money. SMH. That's what the mask. It's just for entertainment. What can he lose? Yeah, and there was also another picture, which I'll just show briefly, which was from the Uma Musume meetup that was on Sunday. They were like doing like a photo shoot of sorts. It was actually really cool. They asked most people to leave afterwards that weren't there like for the photo shoot itself. So I don't know how it went afterwards. Andy would know that. Andy was among them, among us. I need to be shot, bro. I need to be shot straight up, bullet through the brain type shit. The side areas for a convention center are crazy photo shoot spots. It's so pretty in there. Actually, I have it on the map. I can show this. Yeah, it was in this area. Yeah, it was in this area, and this area, like, this looks different than it does nowadays. There's like a lot more trees and stuff, but this area is so pretty for photo shoots. It's actually insane. And you see the video that has to look sick. If once you see the video, please send it my way, because I want to see it as well, obviously. But yeah, this is like where that was happening. This is like the little bridge, right? Once it's public, I'll send on Discord, but that's kind of up to the organizer. Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, look, it was super cool. It was just like, there was a surprising amount of Uma Musume cosplayers on Sunday. But the Rice cosplayer wasn't there. I'm like, Omega Fumble. It's okay. It's okay. I'll be the Rice Shower cosplay next year. So Andy saying thanks so much for a follow. It's like an Uma community server or something. I think there is a Czech Uma community server. I'm fairly certain there is. I think I saw something about it once, but was there a Harura? There was actually. I don't know if at the photo shoot on Sunday, but on Saturday there was a Harura. I saw her. She was playing card games. I don't know how well. It depends if it was like lore accurate Harura or like just a person playing a card game as Harura, but she was there. She existed. I did want to take a picture with them if I spotted them in like a time where they weren't playing a card game, but I didn't, so I don't have a picture with them. But there was a Harura. It was Harura with 1,200 wits. True. It was a wit deck Harura. Absolute cursed combination. I'm thinking, do I have actually any other... What the fuck? Where did they go flying? Do I have any other pictures worth mentioning? Actually, for those who were at the con, perchance, you might have seen on Saturday an Agnes Tachyon flag. And that is thanks to fucking Olamin, the fucking goat. That like he had a whole ass Agnes Tachyon flag. He hanged from like the staircase where like the Osu community meetup was. He hanged it there on Saturday. So if you were leaving the convention through the main gate and going towards like the trolley station, you definitely saw it. It was there from like 5 p.m. onwards, I think. Something like that. No, like 5 p.m. onwards, it was hanging there. It was like, if you look over here, if you were walking... I need to lower the brush size. If you were walking out of this area, it was hanging like from here. It was like... Well, let me change color. It was like hanging down from here. So like literally anybody leaving the convention like this would spot it. It was just a giant Tachyon flag just hanging here. It was actually perfect. Only shame was that we couldn't hang it there earlier, because imagine if it was there already on Friday. God bless Olamin. Agnes Tachyon, yeah. That was the only cosplayer, like, it's just a giant flag he found like Temu or something. It's like an actual, like, how large is it? Isn't it like... It was able to cover 3 people sitting next to each other. So I'm giving it like, it was like 2 meters in length. And like, it was like 2 by 1 meter. Is that an overstatement? I don't know. I don't really have an eye for this. But it's a fairly large flag of just like a screen cap of Agnes Tachyon. Tsunami. I just saw the picture Andy you sent me. That is the best thing. Maybe did you post it into the server or did you only send it into my DM specifically? Because that is an amazing picture. Oh my god. Long time we've been on my own. I'm thinking, let me check if there's any more pictures I could show as well. Only DMs I will post it on IG once I get my hands on the Uma group photo. Okay, banger. Let me check my phone real quick. Another. There was somebody who had Neuro, Evil, and Vedal plushies in their backpack. Hold on, I can take a picture. I can just take a screen cap of this because I took a picture. I took a picture of it. I'm gonna be honest. I did take a picture of them because like I could not not take the picture, right? But or nothing. Look at this. Look at this. It's so cute. They were sitting at the OC booth for a bit. Just like Nero, Evil, and Venom plushies just stuffed in their backpack. So cute. I need to send that to Megamix, actually. Megamix of all people needs to see this the most. Comes in a bottle, stop where you bluffing, apple or nothing. La 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 la. Forgot to send this, so it at the con today. The goober bag. And let me check for some, if I have anything more that I can show. Most of it is just like picture of it cosplayers. And that's not really, I don't really want to post, that's mine, I'm gatekeeping that. That's mine. Yeah, I didn't take, like I said, I didn't take really many pictures of the con itself because I kind of done that every year. So most of the pictures I've taken was also just saw the flag in the group photo. It's fake. It is. This might be a bit too niche, but today I met up with friends in Bielsko-Biała, and there were a ton of just furries marching down the city, and I had no idea about anything that was going on there until I saw like everyone talking about it on social media. Huh. Neat. But that's kind of how it feels. Like, probably, like, imagine you're a non-Veeb citizen living in Prague. And it's just like, you just wake up one day, look out your window, and you just see, like, the streets filled with, like, anime characters, furries, cross-dressers, and just, like, and likes. And you're just like, oh, it's May. It's the end of May. Ah, classic. I respect the furries who are out in today's awfully dry weather. Yeah, no, like, I genuinely, like, both cosplayers and furries are like the fact they just don't die in the heat is genuinely impressive. Consider fact just how fucking hot it's been this weekend, especially. It's, like, yeah, no, I don't understand how they do it. Quite simply build different, like just like beyond build different. Actually, even going to the neighboring meeting, seeing Animefest, yeah, that was also a bit funky. Yepers. Let me see if there's anything. If I can check like a different place for like a picture showing. Give me a second. Wait, actually, wait, is Olman in chat still? Yeah, wait, Olman. Can I show the Agnes Takion picture from the Osucheka server? If you want, I can censor your face. If you want. Yes. Do you want me to censor your face before I show it? I don't care. Okay, I'm just asking in advance because I don't really want like, because obviously I'm just gonna zoom it in, so I don't so I only show your like only you with the flag, because I don't want to. I don't know. I just like showing people's faces, you know, because obviously you don't know who wants their face shown, and you may be like, oh well, you're in a convention. Well, it doesn't matter. I care. I care, okay? That's why I didn't want to, like, show the cosplay pictures much, because I don't want to, you know, I don't want to just fucking be showing people's face, like, look at this person, look at this person, look at this person, look at this person. I don't want to do that. And yes, you're in a public space, but, like, that doesn't matter. I can't care about it. There we go. Okay, I cropped this specifically to you with the flag. Look at this. Like, this is, like, okay, it's... Actually, that's, like, 1.5 meters by, like... Is it a no, it's not a square. It's like 1.5 by like 1.25, I think. But like, look, it's amazing. Like, like that's peak. That's just like peak. That's one chexa. That's valid. So wait, what did you say earlier? This is a bit funny, more been like a year ago. So cosplayers coming back some bike fruit, and it was in the most depressing and post-World War II apocalyptic communist-looking place of all time. There was just two colorful cosplayers just marching down the street. That's how it felt. Going from the place where we were staying at, going to the con itself. Because like, on the second day, I went in like, cross-dress, I had like a skirt and like a shirt and, fine kind and stuff like that, I was like that. And we had to travel from the place we were staying, which was like, I'd say like 10-15 minutes by trolley. And, not trolley, tram. I keep saying trolley, it's tram. Am I stupid? Am I stupid? I am stupid. But yeah, that's how I felt, like, having to travel from there to the... Once you're at the con, I didn't care. But, like, when I had to travel from, like, that place there, that's how it felt. I love how people took pictures of it and talked about it. Made me so happy that random people enjoyed it. Yeah, it's super... That was super cool. Like, just, like, see... Like, I was also, like, stalking it, and I just see people walk up the staircase that I mentioned before. Like, from here... And they were just like, oh my god, Agnes Tachyon, and they were like taking pictures of it, and it was so funny. It was great. It was great. Definitely, you gotta bring it next year as well. 100%. Also, Agnes Tachyon cosplay next year. True? True? Can I get a true? Like, you cosplaying Agnes Tachyon. Can I get a true? Might? Well, you did say you want to cosplay, you know who. I don't want to spoil it. If it's gonna be Tachyon. Yeah, I know you mentioned, but I'm not spoiling that. Shh. It was interesting going to the hotel elevator and being there with two Deltarune cosplayers. That's fire, though. There was a lot of community meetups. Especially like near this fountain area, there was a Limbus meetup that was on Saturday at like 11. There was a TF2 meetup at like 5 p.m. on Saturday. There was a Deltarune meetup around this area around the same time. There was just a bunch of community meetup. Did I hear Team Fortress 2? Yeah, there was like a meetup for like there was just a swarm of TF2 cosplayers here. On Saturday at 5 p.m, there was just like a swarm of TF2 cosplayers. It was amazing. When we were leaving on Saturday, there was a Star Wars meetup in the night. That's also a banger. Also, hi Ari. Is Trace planning a drop strike? No, I'm just deep diving about stuff. Just talking about the convention and stuff. And it was so pretty because of the lightsabers in night. Wait, then I know exactly what you mean because I saw the cosplayers with the lightsabers as well. Well, actually, I think that was post the meetup. It was just like some people still there. Because I remember we were walking from the idol panel. And they were like, obviously at the idol panel, they were like explaining like the terms and stuff like that. And we were walking, and I think it was Kem who was next to me, and he was like, "Whoa, look at it! He has a giant light stick." Like, it was like referencing like the lights that people have at like idol concerts. And I was like, actually, Kem, we literally just had a panel about this. It's pen light. I don't know, it was just like a random thing I remember from yesterday's night as we were leaving. Yeah, stream is on for 120 already. Time goes fast when you're having fun. Yeah, like I don't know how long I was planning on streaming for. Honestly, I was kind of expecting to yap for 30 minutes, ran out of things to say, and stream at like 10:30, which is 20 minutes ago. So I'm just kind of bawling. Really, I'm not in a rush anywhere. I'm just tired, is all. I'm just hella exhausted, especially like my legs are just aching. Like I said, I walked for like 9 hours straight on Saturday. I'm surprised I'm alive. We'll do it right. We'll do it right after what I was about to say. Honestly, bro, I was a fucking medic. I was a medic in the fields. I was like, I swear to God, I've made sure at least like 12 different people hydrated. Because I always had like water with me, right? And I would just constantly, I would just see people without bags or anything. So I'm like, they do not have any water on them. So I was like, hey, do you want some water? Like, are you like you make sure to drink. It's hot outside. Sure, was the hydration go? Yeah, no, I was making sure so many people fucking made sure to actually drink water, and not just alcohol. Not just alcohol. True, the water carrier, I really was. Also, gonna go to bed tired as fuck, but I enjoyed the app. Good night, good night, all man. It was nice hanging out this weekend. See you in like 2 weeks. Actually, I don't know if we'll see each other that weekend. We might if we meet up, but like, who knows? I feel called out. You deserve to be called out for that. Kratov's giving me water while waiting for Iron Mouse. That's banger. I did see that Kratov's was like went to the got to go to the meet and greet. I'm still kind of mad that I didn't like completely missed like the form to sign up for the meet and greet. I feel I love Mosey. I wish I did. I'm so sad. It's mostly my fault. She'll be back next year. I hope so. She did say she wants to. So I'm hoping she will. Anyways, good night, Element. You go to bed right now. Only I'm allowed to stay up till 3 a.m. today. Especially because I took a day off tomorrow for this specific reason. Because I knew I would be tired as hell. And, you know, I believe it did a really good impression. Did you watch her stream after she had her, like, after she had her appearance? Because she talked about it on stream, and apparently, like, Animefest was, like, definitely up there in, like, the best convention she's been to. Like, she deadass said that, like, Animefest was really high up there between, like, the best convention she's been to. Which, like, damn. I just watched the VOD after arriving. Yeah, and then, you know, also that apparently, like, almost all people who went to the meet and greet had like written down questions for her for like, you know, the meet and greet, which I actually fully understand because I deadass would have had the same thing, because it's just like I'm super anxious filled person and I just want to make sure that, you know, I have something to talk about, you know, when if I were to go to the meet and greet. But I'm glad people were nice to her. I was kind of concerned. The orcs were saying to us that we should write them down. Oh, really? That's fair. Honestly, that's fair. But that at least explains like why that was in the first place. Because that was like a thing. She was like, "That's the like no one ever did that." Like, or sometimes, but like at Animefest, literally everyone did. That explains it. Yeah. And I found it really funny when they were teaching her Czech stuff. It happened to me and it spotted. No, I didn't really know. I might have spotted some. I don't care, really. Brother, but I was looking for Uma Musume cosplayers. I do not care about some old people. They can suck my dick and balls, bro. I'm here for anime girls. What? Like, I'm not there for politics. Because there was like a politic thing happening, like literally next doors. Like, I don't know, it's like, I don't know where, but like next doors. If you've ever been in trouble, yeah, let's not get into that. It was just, I'll. Either way, anyways, away from that whole ordeal. Yeah, I'm just really happy because, like, I was about to say, right, when it was announced that Mousy would go to Animefest, I was really concerned because VTubing is not the largest here. It's much more of a thing nowadays, but obviously it's still very much of a more smaller thing, I would say, in Czech Republic. But with like the amount of people that showed up genuinely surprised me, and like people like are like really nice. I did hear some people obviously have some remarks here and there, like haha VTuber on screen, haha haha. But that was like very very small amount. There was like I would dare say it was like 2 people I overheard at most. In comparison to how fucking packed that entire area was. Also, hi Gali. Hold on, if I show the picture, because Ari didn't see it, right? Hold on, Ari, because you're still in chat. Like, this is how it looked. Look at how fucking packed it was for her panel. Like, this is insane. What did we miss? Like 2 hours of, like 1.5 hours of me talking about Animefest. So yeah. Like, it was so packed. They like I already talked about earlier, they underestimated, both Mousy and Animefest underestimated how many people would actually show up. But like, I'm just glad everyone was nice. Everyone was nice, and Mousy had a great time here. So that makes me really happy. Either way, I'm gonna ease Corey's mind and actually do today's Wordle and Contexto before Corey like evaporates into like dust. Thank you, gang, no problem. Hold on, give me a second. Browser capture this time. There we go. Okay, the usual. Sure, are you identifying as a maid outfit wearer at Animefest? No, for numerous reasons. First, on Friday, I didn't have the time to stop at our place where we were staying to change. And I didn't want to wear it on Saturday because it was way too hot outside and I would genuinely probably have a heat stroke if I would. So I didn't. And I'm mostly kind of glad I didn't. I had a lot more fun being there in regular clothing on Friday for numerous reasons. I will not get into, because partially private, partially not really, but partially I just wanted to be. So I didn't. I did have it with me, but I never did. And on Sunday I wasn't dressed up because it was Sunday. We were there for like 2 hours at most. I've slowed down today's world, so I'll have to keep quiet for the first part. That's fine. I will continue it in just a second. But yeah, so I didn't have the maid outfit. And I'm kind of glad I didn't. On Saturday, I was just in a regular cross dress, and I was happy that way. Okay. You know what, fuck, I'll go with all 3 starter words. Okay, that did actually help. Is it niece? Easy. Banger. Here we go. Context door. I don't want to log in. I want to play. Place. Man. Woman. What? Stone. Where's diamond? Iron. How do you get that fast? It took me like 5 minutes. I don't know. I saw ICE. No, actually I didn't. What did I even see? I actually forgot what was the letters I actually saw. But I just went like, let's go N in the beginning and then IE, and I went, okay, C might be probably there, and then what if it's a repeating E? So I just went with the first word I thought of. I feel like it's like the I feel like that's like the kind of what Wordle comes down to. I feel like a lot of the time Wordle is really just like what word, if like the right word comes to mind first, you have a much easier time on certain Wordles than, if another person thinks of a different word and then they suddenly waste a guess on something else that might not be even close. Wait, we already did underground. Underside? No, this is getting further away. Also, congrats on free watch streak. Or no, mountain. Oh, I had the Miku Expo Happy jacket with me, but I just went in my normal clothes with a Miku shirt. Adding additional layers would have been a bad idea on Saturday. No, definitely. Absolutely understandable. Thinking we're on the wrong boat, thinking outside the box. Exactly, yeah. I'm thinking we're in the boat. That's why I went mountain, right? Cave, house, home, bridge, city. Did I do box? I wasn't exactly there. Did I miss out? It's an anime convention. If you're interested in that stuff, of course you missed out. there's like if you want to know what was in there, I can recommend watching the VOD, because I did go over the entirety of Animefest for like an hour and a half. So, and unfortunately, I'm not gonna go up through it all again. But yeah, if you want to know more stuff about that happened there and stuff, feel free to watch the VOD. But yeah. Oh, path. Ooh, wait. Path. Goal. Oh. Path. Pavement. For whatever reason. Road. Catacombs. Let's do one hint. Twist. Huh? Ankle. Dive. Swim. Just to make sure I get these out of the out. Spin, twist, labyrinth. Ooh, mace. It's gonna be mace. Let's go. Let's go. Corey, dab me up, man. That was actual co-op. That was actual co-op. Hell yeah. I'm the smartest. Yeah, without the labyrinth, guess I would have not got a mace. There we go. The best contexter. Out. Not even goat. Out. Okay, give me a second. Let me double check something. Oh yeah. Wait, the thing Olmi mentioned to me earlier. Oh, that's the sense of all time. Ow. Valid, actually. Check something to make something more check. Cheery Dictionary 2026. Huh? Huh? What? When did I say that? Huh? Wait, when did I say check something to make something more check for it to be? You said let me check something, but that's not part of my dictionary then. That's just you making a pun. That's not a thing that I physically used. It cannot be in Cheery Dictionary if I didn't make that statement myself. That's not how it works. If anything, that's you making your own dictionary. Oh yeah, actually, since we're on the topic of Iron Mouse earlier, if you didn't see, there was actually a really cool graffiti someone made. Iron Mouse and Bruno. Actually really cute. I don't know exactly where that is, but it's so cute. I saw this earlier when scrolling Twitter. So cute. I think I went over pretty much almost everything there is to say. Burnout Ear? That's where Animefest is every year. And it's the biggest anime convention in the entirety of Czech Republic, so... Brno is Brno, but Animefest is Animefest. And it's good enough to drag me to Brno, so... It is good. I actually used to do graffiti legally last summer, and I'm thinking of doing again this summer. Oh, hell yeah! Go for it. Sounds awesome. Like, graffiti art is honestly low-key really cool. I don't know much about it, but like, it honestly low-key really cool. Like, I love graffiti art so much. One of the few reasons to visit, exactly. I have a couple of other reasons, but I don't do so much. Mostly just for Animefest. And it's worth it for that. Výstaviště Brno is a fucking beautiful place. Okay? Výstaviště Brno is an absolute beautiful place for the con to be held. Like, if you see the picture like I literally showed from the Iron Mouse tweet, like, like, the Výstaviště Brno looks so fucking beautiful, especially from the inside. Like, look at this, man. Look at my study, there are things called legal walls where you can do graffiti legally and they are maintained and painted over weekly. Yo, that's sick, actually. What? That's actually cool as hell. Hell yeah. Okay, anywho. Yeah, that's to avoid vandalization. Well, yeah. Doesn't make it any less cool. Yeah, these a-holes and the Rotunda Hall are one of the most beautiful places to see. Exactly. And like, I don't know, it's always such a, just like a treat to be there. Just like, just going through there, looking at artist stands and stuff. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's always such a great time. And like, the artist alley is quite packed with people a lot of the time. But like, the place overall is pretty well, like, like ventilated. Like, the air is fine there. The snack/gaming area in the other hall is completely fine. The artist alley is it gets a bit warmer in there, obviously with the amount of people going through there. But like, overall, it's still pretty pleasant there. They have a night screening of movies in Rotunda and the atmosphere is amazing. I heard about that. I've never been to those screenings, but I always see them on the little program thingy, and I'm always curious about it. But I never go, because obviously I usually don't have the time to actually go. Otherwise, I would have totally went to check it out. I was honestly ashamed. I was kind of hoping there would be the Uma Musume movie on like the movie screening. I don't know, because like it's coming to like the European cinemas as well, right? So I was kind of hoping it would maybe be there, which would be so cool. And I would have totally gone to see that with my friends if it was there, but unfortunately it wasn't. Unfortunately, Friday's movie was a flop, but last year discovered colors within thanks to it, and it was so nice. Okay, hell yeah, hell yeah. Either way, I think I'm gonna wrap up the stream here for today. I'm fairly tired. I just wanted to do a yap for a bunch. I will be streaming tomorrow for like a regular stream, just like actually playing something. Oh, I'm back from the Shadow Realm. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is quite unfortunate. Yeah, I'm fairly tired, so I don't want to like stream super long today, and it's getting late as well. It is 11, almost 15, so I do want to wrap for today, but I will be live tomorrow for a more regular stream. But hello, Zanzibar. Yeah, nice to see you again. But yeah, I'm gonna just go rest for today. I will be back tomorrow with a more regular stream. Thank you guys for stopping by. It's for such a short and late evening stream, especially such a fucking random one, considering I started at 9:30 p.m. Like, did you completely randomly? So I'm glad you guys rest well. You sound tired. My voice is gone. My legs are tired. This weekend was a long one, but it was a fun one, and that's the most important part. A lot of you are just on the black screen the whole time. I did kind of stay on the black screen because I was like constantly showing something, and I don't want to constantly be going here, then 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 here. You get the point. You get the point. I do want to make a bit of a different setup where I could actually show stuff on this screen, but, you know, I would actually have to, like, remake the just chatting screen for that, which I do want to do. And I might actually put in some work about that, but yeah. Either way, thank you guys so much for stopping by. Thank you. We're in here once more. I will go just exist and just... I'm not going to sleep yet. I'm just gonna chill, though, because... You know, I don't want to go to sleep yet, and I took a day off tomorrow, so I don't have work either, so I just want to chill. Either way, have a good one, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for being here. It was lovely seeing all of you again. I will be back tomorrow, so have a good one, and bye-bye.